Have you ever felt disconnected from life? Like you're just going through the motions, waking up, working, scrolling, but you're not truly living? Well, there was a point last year where that was me. As depressing as it may sound, I just wasn't excited about anything I was doing, just going about my day, doing the bare minimum to get by. Not because I wanted to, but because that's really all I had the energy for. If this sounds like you, don't worry, there's nothing wrong with you. You just need to reframe your life in a way that actually serves you. So this year, I rebuilt my everyday routine from scratch, and now I genuinely feel excited to wake up again. These are the 5 habits that help me fall back in love with my life and will help you do the same with yours. The biggest change I made that actually made me happier was having a no distraction morning. No phone, no emails, and no social media. Trust me, I used to wake up and check my notifications immediately, and my mood would tank before I even got out of bed. But the crazy thing was, I didn't care. I was so addicted to my phone that I just dealt with the stress every day. But what I realized was that I was actually limiting my focus and attention in other areas of my life because I was so distracted by my phone. I wasn't able to fully concentrate on anything because I would check my phone every 5 minutes. So now I have made it a habit to not look at my phone until after I finished my morning routine. And this has made me feel so much calmer, happier, and more focused in every area of my life. Literally, my nervous system has never felt better. The other habit that has unexpectedly made me love life again is working out in the morning. I started lifting weights again. If you've been with me since the beginning, I hope you're proud of me. I have been a Pilates girl through and through, and I still am, but I really have seen such a positive difference in my body by strength training. I feel like I'm actually getting stronger, which I was honestly scared about before. Just like every girl on this planet, I really thought I would get bigger and bulkier if I lifted weights. But of course, that is not true. I've actually slimmed down and toned up since lifting, and I feel really good in my body. Also, the endorphins I get from lifting weights is crazy. I feel so powerful, so strong after I work out. I literally feel unstoppable, and it is such a motivating way to start the rest of my day. But the other weird thing I noticed from lifting weights is that I get hot really easily now, which is crazy because I have always been a super cold person. Like, I would wear sweaters in the summer, but strength training does improve your blood flow and circulation, so your body actually regulates your temperature better. I can't believe I went like 2 years without lifting, but I'm so glad I started again because it has truly made my life better in every way. Then after working out, I'll always start my mornings off with a cute cozy beverage. Normally I would opt for a matcha or decaf coffee, but after going through a really challenging health journey this past year, I have just been choosing more things that will actually add to my health rather than just simply look aesthetic. And my favorite morning beverage right now is the Superfood Greens Powder by Quince. This is the drink that's part of my little morning drink ritual. It is the ultimate health drink that packs 78 vitamins, minerals, probiotics, and superfoods into one delicious scoop. I usually mix it with cold water, but you can even add it to a smoothie. The taste is really refreshing. It's a little earthy and naturally sweet. And if I'm being honest, it has replaced my usual morning matcha. I never thought I'd say that. After drinking this, I noticed that my digestion and energy levels feel a lot more balanced throughout the day, and I actually feel good in my body, not bloated or sluggish like I normally am. The Superfood Greens is science-backed and expertly sourced for optimal absorption, potency, and nutrient density. And what I love about Quince is that they really focus on quality and transparency. Everything is made with clean ingredients and no unnecessary fillers or additives. But they're not just about wellness. Quince also creates the cutest elevated basics and athleisure wear that I have been living in lately. Their pieces are made from premium sustainable materials. Think organic cotton, washable silk, and even cashmere, but without that hefty price tag. This is one of my favorite workout sets from them. It is made with the softest material ever, and it hugs my body in all the right places without being suffocating. So whether you're upgrading your morning ritual or your wardrobe, Quince makes it so easy to prioritize feeling good inside and out. I will link the Superfood Greens powder and my outfit down below. Thank you so much to Quince for sponsoring this portion of the video. One of the other life-changing things that has genuinely made my life better is meditation. I am gonna be so honest with you, I used to dread meditation. I thought it was pointless, it didn't really have an effect on me, and I really thought I was better off doing something else with my time. However, there are countless science-backed studies on meditation. People have been doing it for thousands of years, and so it definitely works. I just had to be a little bit more open-minded. started. So I started off doing just like 5 minutes of meditation. Then after a while, I was able to extend it to 10 minutes, and that's kind of where I am right now. Meditation isn't like a magic pill that's going to make you forget about all your problems, but it does calm your nervous system, and most importantly, it makes you aware of your thoughts. If you're like me and you often overthink, are anxious, or constantly stressed, then you know how exhausting it is to carry all that baggage with you every single day. But why I love meditation is because it gives you the space to just be. In a world where we are constantly moving from one thing to the next, we need the time to simply exist and think about nothing, to feel ourselves in our bodies and just be present in the moment. It's like a recess, but for yourself. Meditating is one of those things that won't have an extreme effect on you right away, but the more you do it, the more your thoughts transform over time. And eventually, a lot of the things that used to bother you won't anymore, and you just become a more joyful, present person. Speaking of being present, that used to be a major challenge for me. I would be thinking about 20 different things at the same time, trying to multitask everything, yet still being so distracted by my phone. I mean, no wonder I felt so anxious all the time. I was trying to focus on so many things at once while my phone is just blowing up next to me. So one of the best habits I've made has been scheduling my scrolls. Yes, it sounds weird, but this has actually changed my life. Let's not pretend that we're never gonna go on our phone and we're always gonna be 100% focused. I too like a little doom scrolling session once in a while. So rather than forcing myself to not check my phone, I just schedule my phone time into my routine. That way, I'm not tempted to check it throughout the day because I know I'll have dedicated time later for it. I even have a screen management app on my phone that literally blocks me from checking my apps during work. So even if I try to check social media, I can't. And because I'm not on my phone as much, I'm less distracted, less anxious, and more at peace. When you are intentional with every aspect of your routine, life becomes a lot easier and you're able to really commit to each thing you do during the day. I think the biggest lesson I've learned through all of this is that you don't fall in love with your life by changing everything overnight. It's about looking at the areas you're not satisfied with and tweaking them so you are. Whatever's bothering you, you have control of changing it. If you're in a place right now where you feel stuck, unmotivated, or just disconnected from life, that's completely normal. We all feel that way at some point. But like I said, if you're not happy with something, you need to show up for yourself and do something about it. If this video gave you one idea or a little spark of inspiration, I really hope you take it and apply it to your life. And if you want to know more on how to actually build consistent routines and habits, then I have a great video here for you to watch. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.